Welcome back students to our online GK class. Today our topic is election process in India. India is the parliamentary democracy. Every 5 years the entire country participates in the general election to choose their representatives in the Lok Sabha. The Indian election process is like a complete cycle divided into 6 basic steps. Come, let us learn more about this important national process that affects every Indian. Number 1, constituencies are formed. For Lok Sabha election, the entire country is divided into constituencies. Every seat is considered a constituency, that is, every member of the parliament. India is divided into 545 parliamentary constituents. Each of these constituents return one member of parliament to the lower house of the parliament, which is the Lok Sabha. The constituents are created according to the geographical structure and the boundaries of the state and administrative areas. Every state gets representation in the Lok Sabha in proportion to its population. As per the election data of 2014, Malkajgiri in Telangana is the largest Lok Sabha constituency with about 29,53,915 elections. Number 2, preparation of nomination list. That is, next step after the formation of constituencies is selecting the nominees. A person who wishes to stand for the election of the Lok Sabha should have attained the age of 25. He was to submit his name files and nomination papers to the returning officer. The candidates filling the nomination may belong to a political party or may be independent candidates. However, a candidate shall be disqualified if he or she is declared incompetent by the court, if he or she holds any office of profit under the Government of India, if he or she is an undischarged insolvent, or he or she is no longer a citizen of India. The third process is election campaign. During election campaigns, the political parties and individual candidates try to win over the votes of the voters. Every party and the candidate published election manifestos. Election manifesto is the book containing the programs and political parties of the political party. It also contains some promises that these parties intend to fulfill once they come into power. The Election Commission issues a set of rules and regulations the political parties and individuals should follow during the election campaign. All the election campaigns are supported to end 48 hours before the election. Verification of nomination, that papers submitted by the individuals who want to be nominated are scrutinized carefully by the returning officers. Further, every candidate running for a seat in the Lok Sabha has to make a security deposit of 10,000 or 5,000. During the verification process, all the information that the candidate provides is verified. If any information is found to be wrong, the nomination is cancelled. There is also the provision for withdrawal of names. A particular day is prescribed to the candidates for getting their security deposit refunded. Last before that is polling. Polling day is the day on which the voters cast their votes. It is generally declared as a holiday. To encourage more and more electors to vote, a polling station is set up within 2 kilometers of every voter. Each polling station is open for at least 8 hours on the day of election. Nowadays, election voting machine, that is EVMs, are used instead of ballot papers. The forefinger of every voter who has cast his vote is marked with an indelible ink to show that he has already exercised his voting power and avoid instance of double voting. At the end of the voting time, the EVMs are sealed and sent to the office of the Election Commission. The last process, counting and declaration of results. That is, the election official opened the machines in the presence of representatives of political parties to count votes. The data from the EVMS is interpreted and counted. The candidate getting maximum votes in a constituency is declared elected from the constituency. The political party with majority of the constituencies is eligible from the government after declaring its majority in front of President of India. There are some questions like every Indian citizen can vote for the Rajya Sabha election. That is false. On the electric voting machine, nota stand for none of the above. That is true. A voter in India can enroll for voting in more than one place. That is false. In India, the political parties are given recognition by the Election Commission. That is true. The minimum age for the voter in India, that is 21 years. That is false because the answer is 25. In the Lok Sabha, the members of parliaments can express themselves in English only. That is false. During the election campaign of the candidates can bribe the voters to vote of them. That is false. A person who is native of Delhi but lives in Mumbai can cast his vote at both Delhi and Mumbai. That is false.